Who way do you want me to look?
So
Always look at me. Yeah. Yeah.
I might do that.
So Joe Seph's was launched in 2010, and we set out to basically make the best tasting popcorn. That was our really simple but difficult aim. And we make now 40 flavours of different flavours of popcorn, ranging from salted caramel to goat cheese and black pepper, gin and tonic. And we're stocked in loads of great places all over the UK, and we also export now as well, which is really cool. So for many years, my dad, who is called Joe Seph, made us popcorn when we were kids. It was like his hobby. Most parents would cook their kids dinner. He cooked popcorn, and he retired and was bored. He's not a man to retire. And we ate this popcorn, we loved it. There was nothing else like there in the UK. We thought, let's turn this into a business. And that was 2010. Turned up at a food show at the BBC food show in Olympia in November 2010 with 6 loads of popcorn, a sign, and myself, my dad, my mum and my now fiance stood there for 3 days trying to sell what my dad had made us as kids. And we sold out in 2 days, and Selfridges saw our display, tasted our product and wanted to launch it, and that was the start of Joe Seph's. So when we started Joe Seph's, it was in my parents' kitchen. We moved to a rent by the hour kitchen for our first order so that we could fulfill Selfridges, which was literally turn up at this kitchen, clean it, cook for 2 hours, clean it and get home. And slowly but surely we built that from a rent by the hour kitchen to a rent by the month kitchen to a full service commercial kitchen that we now run. And what's great is it's ours, it's our team, our people, and so we can go in there and we can ring our head pastry chef at the end of today and be like, just had this great idea of a pork scratching popcorn, like, can you have a play please? You know, and that flexibility is really cool. So we've now got 40 flavours, which is amazing, but operationally is challenging. Try making gin and tonic popcorn on the same day that you then make goat's cheese popcorn. The smell is amazing, but they shouldn't be made at the same time. So my dad is called Joe Seph. He made us popcorn when we were kids and still makes it now. And so the name Joe Seph is literally Joe Seph, his name split in two. And if you look at our logo, the clue is the same. It's the same hat above Seph as it is Joe, but flipped over. So the chef's hat and the top hat are actually the same, but upside down, which signifies that Joe Seph is in fact one person, my dad. Favourite app, Dropbox. Popcorn. Or wait, no, popcorn. What is it? I don't know, I need to think about that one. But popcorn, to be fair, is the one, but it's not as good as. Anyway, I'll stop talking now. Emails. I hate emails. Walking into a stockist, I didn't know stock Joe Seph's, and seeing it on the shelf. So my dad is obviously called Joe Seph, and those who don't know that Joe Seph is Joe Seph assume that my dad is Joe, my mum is Seph, and then go, so who are you? And assume I'm the ampersand in between them. A bit awkward. Most recommended trade show? Oh, they're all so fantastic. I really liked Lunch last year. That was good. Selfridges. Amazing Selfridges. 360 quid. I think it's pretty important. It's not critical, but yeah, loads of people want to try new trends and foods in London. That tends to be where it starts. So I think if you're trying to do something new and innovative, London's quite important. I would say that I tend to overthink things too much. Passion. Bloody love popcorn. nothing. I'm really happy with everything. Autonomy. I think people who have loads of responsibility thrive. I think sampling, if you're doing something innovative and premium, people have to try it and go, why am I going to pay more and what is it? Right? And I think, yeah, sampling has to be the thing, and that's what's worked for us. I don't know if you guys are the same, but you get this amazing, great news, big new customer order, and you celebrate for about 15 seconds, then you go, how are we going to make that volume of stuff, and are we going to get there in time? So I always struggle with the celebration of the moment of the new customer, because I'm always fretting about getting it to them and it being perfect. So yeah, I'm forever worrying in my brain at night about making sure that we don't let anyone down. That's nothing, pig. I love brands that have kind of, we think like the generation before us. I love like those ones that have kind of been there, done it, got the postcard and like done it the right way. So I love those indulgent brands like Goo, obviously, like it's a classic. But I think each of them, Innocent, I love the tone of voice. Like Tyrrell's, just the number of, like the way they've grown, like their export sales, I think are amazing. They created this entirely new category in France. So kind of each brand, I think, that's kind of been there and done it, got the postcard, has got a different story to tell that's particularly interesting. We're never going to leave.